WardWilliams Creative, proud sponsors of Our Secret Lab's Made in Film series.
If you're passionate about something, you really need to pursue that passion. You need to try it, you need to give it a go, otherwise you may regret it later in life. My name's Darren, and Bean Smitten is an artisan coffee roastery based on the border between Kent and East Sussex. So people started to talk about coffee in the same way that they do wine. So they were talking about tasting notes, they were talking about fruit and chocolate and nuts. So hang on, this is coffee. Surely coffee is coffee. And I said, well, no, actually it's not. It's a very complex plant. I wanted to know what was it that made a good cup of coffee, and I think I probably found out that it was a lot to do with the skill of the person preparing it. Now, I was always pretty good at cooking, so I decided in my mind that it was a bit like, it's another form of cooking. So if I could sort of do that quite naturally, quite comfortable with that, I can actually apply that to coffee roasting. And I think that sort of allowed me to sort of jump in and just get on with it. So I say that coffee roasting is 50% science and 50% an art form. The science bit is about knowing all the chemical changes that happen within the bean during roasting. I think the art form, the artistic side of it, is down to your senses: sight, smell, taste. It's that subjective angle on the coffee, and I think that's where you can inject personality into the product that you produce. I started off with just two single origin coffees. There was a Brazil and a Colombia, and just started to understand how to roast those coffees and how to bring out different flavors from each coffee so that I could actually back up my claim that not all coffees are the same. I think that the most noticeable thing about our coffee is just how fresh it is. Anything that we've sent out has probably been roasted sort of 3-5 days earlier, and by the time it arrives in a customer's hands, it's perfect for brewing. One of the things that I have noticed as my palate has developed is the subtleties in different approaches to brewing coffee, how that can actually bring out the full flavour of that coffee or actually lose it altogether. So I'm talking things about the correct grind type, the temperature of the water that you use, and just the method and how much time you take to actually make that coffee, the brewing time. In terms of buying green coffee, we work currently with a specialty coffee trader, and on our behalf they go out and talk to typically small family-run businesses, which are the coffee growers at origin. We talk about coffee with flavour notes. We don't often put anything in the coffee, but it's what it reminds us of. So some of the ones with citrus acidity might remind us of, say, oranges or lemons. It could also be other kinds, like berry acidity. It could be raspberries. Sometimes you get raspberries and plain chocolate from the same coffee, which is obviously a great combination. It's better to do, I think, to try something and to fail rather than not to try at all. you.